So the last thing that we were working on, we were getting ready to barrel race. We were going to do some roping, because we need the rope to get up onto that ledge in the Cougar Canyon. And then we still need to talk to Mary Yazi, the lady who owns the shop, and see why she wants to buy the land. And I imagine now that we've looked at the map, we can be like, yo, we totally know that there are, like, mine deposits here, and it seems kind of suspicious that this is what you want to do. So we're gonna get started, and we'll just catch up anybody who shows up. You know what? I bet we need to saddle up old Bob. Get a lariat from Tex by playing and winning those games he set up for me in the corral. Feed the chicken and the horses.
Check.
Yes, and nobody seemed to die, so...
Check.
Yep, mark where the pteroglyphs are. I'm gonna do that here in a second. Green bottle. I'm gonna turn myself down here. Okay, let's go get Bob's saddle. He's a good Bob. I'm interested to see if we end up ever catching anything in this mousetrap. Hey, Bobo Paolo, bud. Alright. Cinch you on up here, bud. Right.
Come on, Bob.
Come on, Bob. Okay. Oh my god.
Do over. Oh.
Okay.
Try again.
I wonder if it has to do with where the...
Do over.
Right over here.
Rats. I was
Start
this
over.
close. Try again.
How about there?
Rats. I was this close.
I feel like it might have something to do with where the rope is.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Do over.
Interesting. Is it occasionally more circular?
You got 1 out of 5.
Alright, we're gonna beat this. Alright, I'm gonna watch the rope.
Missed.
Wow, it was right
Do
there at the
over.
beginning. So it does seem to get more circular at some point.
Just missed.
Oh,
Try
too fast for
again.
there it is. See? Okay. Gotcha.
You
I'm
got
not waiting
1 out
on
of 5.
Which is very on par for me. I am very impatient. Okay, watch. There we go. Once it's a good
Yes!
circle, you get enough momentum. Gotcha. Alright, it's a children's game. This
Gotcha.
surely can't be that difficult, right? There we go.
Oh. Missed.
Interesting. Am I still not waiting long enough? Oh, Lord. Okay.
Yes.
That's 3 out of 5.
Do I gotta get 5 out of 5? Oh my god. Okay.
Gotcha.
When it reels back like that, it usually means that it's right. Okay, so that's
Perfect.
2.
Just missed.
Oh my gosh.
Try again.
I wonder what I'm missing. It's probably a book I was supposed to read. Ooh, that one definitely didn't
Just
work.
missed.
You got 2 out of 5.
Okay, well, how about we try barrel racing, since apparently I'm inept with that.
Okay, Bob, let's go.
Oh my
Nuts.
god. Oh god.
That's a 5-second penalty. You'll never get under 10 seconds now.
Nuts.
Ooh, bullseye.
Yeah, yeah.
Start over.
Okay.
Okay, Bob, let's go.
Oh, okay. Alright, Bob, we got this. Bob, we got this. We got this, Bob.
Yeah, yeah.
Bob.
10.5. Start over.
Oh. Well,
Yeehaw.
That's a 5-second penalty. You'll never get under 10 seconds now.
Yeah, yeah.
Start over.
I played a game as a kid called The Island of Dr. Brain. There were all kinds of puzzles spread across basically every area of study. I tried on expert mode as an adult, and some of those puzzles are complicated. I agree with that, Spring. I'm trying to think. Zumbinis? Do you guys remember Zumbinis? That one was tough, and I haven't played it as an adult, but I'm looking at it going, I don't know. Hello, B! Welcome in! We are just trying to figure out the timing on these two games. This one seems to be a little finicky, and I haven't quite figured out the trick to it. And then this one just seems to be pure chance. So we're gonna give this one a shot again. We're barrel racing.
Yeehaw.
You can't touch the barrels, you know? You gotta be faster.
Yeah, yeah.
9.5.
Hey, there
How
you go.
about that? You did it.
I did it. Great. Okay. And now this one, when you start swinging, you see it's all wrinkly, and then it gets really circular, and you gotta do it kind of fast.
Yes.
Okay. But like sometimes I'm not sure if I'm just not
Gotcha.
touching the head right or you know what it wants. Concentrate kind of.
Gotcha.
Because I think I've got to get all 5. Gosh, we're at 4.
Gotcha.
Congratulations.
Oh god, okay. Alright, where do I go to talk?
All right. Now I can
Oh, there
get
we
my own lariat. I did the barrel race in under 10 seconds and roped the sawhorse 4 out of 5 times. Do I get a lariat?
Yep, here you go. I'm kind of surprised at you.
Why?
Figured you'd be good for some laughs out there.
Ah,
You weren't.
thanks.
But there's still hope. This little vacation of yours ain't over with yet.
May I go riding again?
Yep,
Talk to you later.
just
Wait,
stay
I'm
out
gonna-
of trouble.
Just.
Dear Hannah, well, I made it to Shadow Ranch, but I'm afraid all is not.
Turning the voices up because he seemed very low compared to the music. B, I also kind of love Tex. I do not think he's the bad guy. He's honestly just entirely too convenient to be the bad guy because he's all gruff and everything. Okay. Kids' games can be insanely complicated even as an adult. In fact, I say they might be harder for adults than kids because our brains are more concrete as adults. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I got a rope. Were we supposed to look at the pump house after the Phantom Horse? Crime scene, no trespassing?
I better not go in there until I call the sheriff.
Southwest Geo Survey? When did we pick up that number?
Hernandez.
This is Nancy Drew. I'm the one who's staying at Shadow Ranch.
I remember. In fact, I spent a good part of last night out there.
I agree, B. Like, especially, like, with the whole, like, honestly, like, him apologizing after he lost his cool. Like, obviously, should he have not lost his cool? Yeah. But, like, what villain is out there going, I'm sorry I freaked out. It's because I'm afraid of losing my job, and my sister's kind of an asshole, and, you know. Alright.
What's your take on what happened to the pump house?
Looked to me like the main pipe had been deteriorating for some time, only nobody noticed until last night when it finally blew.
So you think it was an accident?
I see no reason to think otherwise.
Would it be all right if I looked around in the pump house?
Sure, I'm all done in there.
Especially if
Should
it's
have
an
had my
accident.
deputy take that sign down. Mind my asking why you want to look around? Wait a minute. Dave told me about you. You're the girl
Of course
detective?
Dave was
Amateur
gossiping.
detective.
I don't know. Dave seemed to be real impressed with you. In more ways than one, I might add.
Thanks for your help.
You bet.
No thanks.
Looks like the pipe is pretty badly corroded.
Oh. Oh, it really does look rough, doesn't it? Anything else to look at there? Oh my gosh. Oh. Apparently we're about to crawl in this hole because that's intelligent. Got the mail, the puppy peed and pooped outside off leash. Good job, puppy! Oh my god, we're gonna die. Okay, no, we're not gonna die. I thought we were gonna fall through the hole. I was like, good for you, Spring. I'm glad she got stuff. I wasn't even questioning it. What do you bet this is the Raleigh's,
Dave?
Well, where did you come from?
I do not like this guy. This is the guy. I want him desperately to be the bad guy.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sneak up on you, but what are you doing?
Well, see, I'm looking for Dirk Valentine's treasure.
What do you know about it?
See, my great Aunt Ellie was Frances Humber's cousin. When she died, she left me a bunch of stuff, including an old letter she'd gotten from Frances. In the letter, Frances said that Valentine had hidden a bunch of loot somewhere and wanted Frances to find it by following the clues he left for her. Frances was real smart, see? Loved puzzles, played the piano pretty good too. Anyway, after
across the
Valentine
piano?
met his end, Frances was too broken-hearted to care about some treasure. She told Aunt Ellie that if she could find it, she could keep it. I also found this picture. That's Frances's father, Sheriff Merrill Humber. There's something written on the back. Stairs to cellar. That's Frances's handwriting. Looks like the other half of the message got torn off. I was hoping that the treasure might be under the stairs in here, but no such luck.
Okay, so it sounds like Frances did know that Valentine had, hidden treasure, although I suppose it's just logical since it was never found and he was dead. So now we've got the second piece of that puzzle, which we're definitely not going to share with him. I don't remember what the other part of the locket said, so we'll have to go back and look. Miss Violet does not like to go to the bathroom outside without a leash. Poor baby. That's awesome. So, Spring, it reminds me, back when I was growing up, I had a dog and his name was Lucky, and he was the best dog ever. Really well behaved, you know, did all the things that he was supposed to do. But you let that dog off the leash, and he was a maniac. He would tear off, run into people, and I don't know. It was just his little quirk, you know? He was a great dog. I miss him.
How long have you been digging around down here?
About a week. Mostly late at night or whenever I could sneak away. I come and go through a secret entrance. These stairs lead to a secret door behind the bookcase in the den.
The stairs lead to a secret door behind the bookcase in the den. Oh, okay. She flies around the backyard with the zoomies.
The Raleighs never mentioned a secret
Bet you
door.
they don't know.
The Raleighs don't know. I was afraid that if I told them they'd... See, my brother's dead broke. No job, health's bad. I was thinking if I could just find the treasure...
So I'm trying to decide how to answer this, because, like, it's their property, right? I understand, but now I'm in an awkward position. Because, yeah, like, he can't... You can't just take the treasure if you find it. That's not how it works. Also, I do wonder, I don't know, how does the, how do the rules go as far as, like, finding treasure that we know was stolen? Do they try to give it back to the families that they know it was stolen from? Like the miners who may have lost pay, that kind of thing? Okay. Sorry. She's so fast. She escapes the backyard. We'll never catch her. You know what's fast? These children are so fast. I have like half joked that I need to take up running so that I can keep up with them when they bolt away from me. I don't like him. I just want to be mean.
It is their property.
I know, and I'll tell them, I swear, soon as they come back. They got enough on their minds right now.
That's at least true. At least he's being okay about it. I don't like him. I'm gonna be really, really, really sad if it ends up being Shorty. That's the bad guy.
You haven't been using that phantom horse to try to scare the Raleighs off so you can hunt for Valentine's treasure in peace?
I don't know anything about that horse or any of the other stuff that's been going on around here, I swear. Now, if you'll pardon me, I need to tend to my chores.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, Mister. I'm gonna be
No,
searching
wait.
around.
You don't have to leave.
Yes, he does. Searching around down there while I'm doing all these chores. Is there anything to look at? Oh my. Pretty beaded purse.
Something's missing.
Do we need like a medallion or something? If we got all 7 hers on treadmills, we could probably power New Hampshire. Honest to God. These kids.
Acid. Wonder what somebody's been using that for.
Gee, I don't know, the corroded pipe upstairs. There's a bell. I wish I could touch that. That's where we came in from. Okay, oh. Don't want to leave yet. I want to look at all this stuff. Can I go up?
Looks like I'm back in the den.
Oh, okay. Can I go back into it? Ah. Hey, wait. Hey, wait, I can't go back. Crap. Well, so much for that. Can I look in...
I wonder how you open this.
Okay. Because I wanted to look at what was in the picture. Sorry, one second, I gotta do the puzzle again. Green bottle under the cellar stairs. Pretty sure, yeah, I would assume you find something that was stolen a long time ago. It goes to the living relatives since there's no investigation to be done and it won't be used as evidence. Right, like, so I feel like even if he found it, like, really, he's not gonna keep it. Or shouldn't keep it, anyway. Gee, research 19th century fashion accessories and learn more about the purse I found. So we gotta call Bess and George. Spring, I don't know how they're so energetic or fast. Because honestly, every day I'm just like making it through. But then again, they get naps and everything done for them, and God knows if I got to live my life with someone just bringing me snacks whenever I need to eat and all the rest of it, I'd be perfectly happy. I used to laugh, so back before I had little man, I used to walk around this lake with a friend, and so I'd put little miss in her stroller with like a toy and a water and her snack, and all she needed to do was like chill and look at this beautiful scenery around this lake. But no, she screamed like a banshee the whole time, and I was like, man, I want somebody to walk me around with a snack and a drink while I get to relax. But no. I am so thirsty today. I have not been drinking well enough, I don't think. Green bottles under the stairs to the cellar. Alright, we gotta go back around.
Check. That's done.
Alright, let's go back into the pump house before we call Bess and George, because we know that they're gonna be our source for that. I don't want to look at it. Let me in. Oh, there was a delay and I was like, am I literally gonna fall in this hole? Under the stairs. Can I really not look? Is there another thing to look at? Spring, that's what I'm saying. I was like, there is no reason for you to be freaking out. I really can't look through here? Can we call from the cellar? Alright, let's see. So yeah, we do need to call. Rectory, Bess. Bess? Bess.
Hello? Where are you guys? You've got to get out here. I saw the Phantom Horse last night.
Know what we saw last night? The inside of a motel room in St. Louis.
St. Louis?
Our plane finally took off at 7 last night. We didn't call you because we wanted to surprise you.
Only the next thing we knew, we were being diverted to St. Louis on account of bad weather, so the airline put us up at a motel.
But when we came back to the airport this morning, guess what?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with both.
You're fogged in and your plane's got more mechanical problems.
We're fogged in.
I have never seen fog this thick.
Visibility's 3 feet tops.
You can barely drive in this stuff, let alone land and take off. Let's change the subject.
So you saw the Phantom Horse?
Last night, right after the campfire, this glowing horse appeared out of nowhere, then went galloping away. And right after that, the main pipe in the pump house sprang a leak. Another case of bad luck? I think not.
So while everyone's attention was on the horse, someone sabotaged the pump house.
First the rattlesnake, now this. Yikes.
It makes me think it's like, when they do like those fourth wall breaks, it's like, well, we don't own the rights to these characters, so we can't bring them in. But yeah, Spring, they are, coming up with really complicated ways to be like, yeah, we don't want to come out here into the middle of the desert, thanks. Alright, let's see. I wanted to ask them about 19th century clothes.
I found a half-burned note that had a bunch of gibberish on it in the fire pit.
Gibberish? You mean like a code?
That could be why someone tried to burn it, so no one else at the ranch would ever know what it said.
Maybe it was about the sabotage.
I can choose, or maybe someone just felt like writing down a bunch of gibberish.
Or maybe someone just felt like writing down a bunch of gibberish.
You're surrounded by cowboys. They don't sit around writing gibberish.
And we know Uncle Ed didn't write it, because even his printing is totally illegible.
Aunt Bet does sometimes write this poetry stuff, but I wouldn't call it gibberish. It's just
Bad.
They're not allowed at the ranch, right? Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna go down the list. I thought that I could have asked them about the clothing, about the purse. Maybe we need to go talk to Mary.
Would you believe I found a letter that Dirk Valentine wrote to Frances Humber?
Oh, I know who
no
to call.
way.
It was locked up in this chest that belonged to her father, and the letter was never opened. According to his journal, her father intercepted it and locked it away before Frances could read it.
So did you read it?
Of course she did. I mean, she better have.
Oh, we open people's mail all the time. We love committing felonies. I get it. Scorpions, rattlesnakes, and tarantulas are scary, but you could just say, sorry, Nancy, have fun, but this trip really isn't for us. So, Spring, I lived in West Texas for 3 years. I never saw a scorpion there. I did see one when I lived in Oklahoma, but I did come across a tarantula in the wild. We were at an apple-picking, like, farmer's market thing, and we're just walking along, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And it was a tarantula just chilling in the middle of this walkway, and we're all just staring at it. Finally, one of the vendors goes over and picks it up and takes it over to his little area, and I'm just like, you know what, more power to you. Absolutely not. I don't think the letter explains anything at all to do with the Phantom
It
Horse.
said that Dirk hid a bunch of his loot somewhere.
Ooh, I love it when outlaws hide loot, don't you?
What'd the letter say?
Well, evidently Dirk wanted Frances to have the loot he'd stashed, so he set up this elaborate treasure hunt for her. The letter contained all sorts of weird, obscure clues to help her find what he'd hidden.
But if the letter was never opened...
Frances couldn't have found the treasure.
Oh my gosh, it could still be out there.
And someone could be using that Phantom Horse to chase the Raleighs off the ranch because they want to be the ones to find it.
We're stuck here when we could could be there with you looking for hidden loot?
Oh,
That
darn.
does it, George. We're suing the airline and the airport.
It's not their fault that it's foggy. B, I have a coffee mug that says, "Be gay, do crime." That's one of my favorites. The only downside is so many of these cute little cups that I have are too small. Like this one, does it tell me? You know, it doesn't actually. So this one is a great size. It's got to be probably 15, 20 milliliters, I think. But so many of the ones that are like really cute, they're like 11, and it's just not big enough. All right. And we're just gonna keep going down the list of things to ask them. Maybe. Oh God. Spring, I was pre-reading that message. Oh my God. My grandparents drove through the desert at night one time and it was really hot. The person driving them told to roll up the windows. Right as the windows were rolled up, my grandma said a spider the size of a dinner plate landed on the windshield. Oh, I don't like spiders. I'm okay with bugs, but I still don't like them. But spiders... The true crime is coffee cups that only hold 8 ounces. I absolutely agree. You're beautiful, but like you're useless. And for me, I need an even bigger mug for tea. Like if I'm gonna go through the effort of making tea, it needs to be a honkin' mug. Which reminds me, I'm buying that cup of noodles mug. It's 20 ounces and hilarious. Because I just feel like I'm gonna get judged as I'm drinking out of this soup-looking cup. Oh, that's right. Spring's drink of choice is cocoa. I'd probably say coffee. Coffee over tea, although I do love a good tea. I love having peppermint tea on hand. I'm not really into the herbal teas. You know, all the ones that are supposed to echinacea and all that good stuff for you. It's not really my vibe. Alright, let's go and keep asking them while we got them on the phone. And then I did realize I think who we need to call about the clothing is Charlena, the author. But I just thought that... Didn't George and Bess mention something about clothing? What do you want to bet the book they picked up was Charlena's? A 22-ounce tumbler. Yes. Actually, you know what I do need? I need a, what I need is like a fat but short insulated mug for like the car. Because it doesn't fit under my, I don't know what to call it. It's not, so my coffee pot has like the pot, right? And then on the side here, it's got like where you could put a tiny like one-person serving of coffee. But my insulated tumbler is too tall. I can't stick it under there. So I got to dirty up a mug and then switch it over to my tumbler to take like when I'm taking Miss Ma'am to school or whatever, you know. But I do have like an adapter in my car that makes the cup holders bigger. So I could have one that's kind of short and fat. So I need to like look it up, find one, you know.
Have I told you about the cowboys that work for the Raleighs?
No, and believe me, I've been meaning to ask.
Well, Dave Gregory, he's the foreman, and he's very cute, Bess.
No,
Wouldn't
he's
you
not.
know it?
Anyway, I caught him secretly digging around in the cellar. He knows about Dirk Valentine's treasure, too.
What about the other cowboys?
Oh, that's true. Shorty has mentioned he's looking for lost gold mines. If Shorty's the bad guy, I'm going to be so sad.
Tex Britton, the head wrangler, the Raleighs fired his sister when they lived in Phoenix. At first, he denied it. Then when he finally admitted it, he said he lied because he knew the truth makes him look bad.
Yeah, it makes him look like he's been sabotaging stuff at the ranch to help his sister get back at Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed.
He says that's not true, that he doesn't even blame the Raleighs for firing her.
Words are cheap, Nan. Keep an eye on him.
I really don't think he's the bad guy.
I could sure use a hint when it comes to using that piece of paper Dirk left for Francis to keep track of where the rock pictures are.
Whenever you see a petroglyph, just click on the grid, and 2 letters that mark its place on the grid will appear below.
Just make sure that where you click on the grid corresponds as closely as possible to the position of that particular petroglyph out in the desert.
If you're careful, pretty soon all those letters will spell out a
Spring.
message.
If Shorty's the bad guy, I'm calling the publisher of these games. I'm gonna cry into the phone. We've already cried at this game. Wouldn't be the first time. Freaking photos torn in half and tear-stained letters and...
I'm stumped when it comes to finding that green bottle under stairs to cellar. How about a hint?
Check out the stairs leading from the pump house to the cellar.
I'll bet it's under one of them.
If you shift things down there around a bit, a whole new world might open up.
Do you want to bet it's the hole with the planks over it?
That's it for now.
Thanks for calling.
Bye, Nan.
Well, let's go back in here.
Maybe the message on the pictures refers not to the stairs to the den, but to these stairs.
Oh, see if I just, like, frickin'... Ah! Wow. I love how this game gives clues. Honestly, B, I thought that the blanket statement that they kept referring to for the last hint, that was kind of smart. Because I remember being like, that's not it. FH. I almost feel like this might be the thing for the purse.
There's something inside.
I am glad that you are getting your picture painted wearing your favorite shawl. It will be a beautiful painting because you look beautiful in that shawl. I forget the name of the stitch you used to make it, but I think it is amazing that you learned how to knit a whole shawl just by reading one book. I wish I could put my mind to things like you can. I am also glad that you like the handbag that I got you. I knew it would become your favorite on account of the pretty picture the beads make. I want to know all the things that you like so that I can make sure you always have them. I figure that way you will always want me around. Meet me on Friday at noon by the Big Picture Rock. I love you, Dirk.
Dirk, I don't know that giving gifts so that somebody loves you is the best way to have a long-term relationship. Also, I did totally look at the walkthrough. That's why I knew how to do the puzzle. Yeah. Okay. B, I'm serious. I was just about to say that. I was like, gee, I wonder. We kept saying shawl. Because you look so beautiful in that. This is very silly. This is not as, smooth as the last letter he wrote. But then again, I suppose it's earlier on in the relationship. Perhaps he's still just nervous. That did remind me, though, I was telling Spring about my scarf here. It's a rainbow houndstooth that my friend made on a loom for me. Like, she literally, like, weaved it, and, you know, like an actual loom. And it is so pretty.
Remember when we were in Cappy's eating the crackers he orders special from California? And you said that from then on the crackers would be your favorite because they would always remind you of me? Well, I met a trader yesterday who had a whole wagon full of them, and I bought you 4 tins. I also bought a rock from him because this rock has been polished to show a picture that looks just like the landscape by one of our meeting places. He called it an agate and said that the picture was made by nature, but it looks so real I can hardly believe it. I am thinking of a way to surprise you with it because it is as special as you are. I will meet you Tuesday at 3 by the 3-armed cactus. Your father has people watching for me all over the county. I guess you got some of your smartness from him. I love you, Dirk.
Alright, I'm gonna start writing down some of this. So, he mentioned crackers twice. Then he said he got 4 tins. The agate. I'm just writing stuff down, because this feels like this is some kind of code here. I could be wrong and wasting my time, but I don't know. Meet you on Tuesday. Tuesday at 3. 3? By the 3-armed cactus. This? Let's go back.
Remember when we were in Cappy's eating...
Picture painted wearing the shawl. So we mentioned the shawl twice. The shawl was reading one book. One book. Find the things like you can. Find your favorite on how to picture the beads.
I still don't know how you got a whole cake out to our last meeting place like you did, but it was the best thing I ever ate. And the prettiest, too, what with that fancy flower you put on it. Now I think it is the best cake recipe in the world, too. But nothing is as good as getting a letter from you. Whenever I see a flower like the one on your favorite letter paper, I think of you. I only steal from people who have plenty of money to begin with and deserve to be robbed, but if I could start over, I would forget about them and be a rancher or a farmer or miner or shopkeeper or whatever you wanted me to be, just so we could always be together. Be at Charlie's grave at sunset this Thursday. I love you, Dirk.
Nobody deserves to get robbed. I don't care how much money they have. You just can't take things that belong to other people. Charlie's grave, which we saw on that path. Charlie's grave, sunset, Thursday. Not sure if any of this is important, but he also mentioned letter several times in this one. RFMS. Okay. Oh, okay, let's write this at the top. Friday at noon. Big picture rock. Okay. Well.
I'm finished with that.
Let's give this lady a call. I bet this is where we get the info.
Charlene Purcell's office.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. May I please speak to Miss Purcell?
She told me to put you right through. She even told me to make sure you didn't have to listen to that recording again. You really rave.
Hello, Nancy.
I was like,
so what have you discovered?
oh, well.
Talk to you soon.
Look forward to it.
Okay. So I thought one of those ladies would have had the info I need.
I'm finished with that. Can't check that off yet.
Okay, so I kind of feel like we need to go to Bob, right? Take him out. Go talk to a couple people on the range. Bob, are you still saddled up, my man? You're not. Okay, good. I'd have felt bad. Mousetrap still. He's a good Bob. Hey.
Come on, Bob.
Off we go. So Cougar Bend will be the petroglyphs. Let's go back to Mary's gifts. See if we can get some information.
That looks
from her.
like Mary Yazzie.
Okay. For the pretty Palomino. Is she not gonna be at the store? Okay. Oh.
Oh, bummer.
Well, got all the way here. Take a look at Charlie's grave. It was mentioned in one of those letters. See now that we've read it, if it triggers anything here. Charlie, the best mule. He was the best mule. This looks like there might be something under that rock. Oh. That's all just still the sun. Okay. Is there a three-armed cactus over here? Not that the cactus would still have 3 arms after all these years. Alright, Bob. Okay. we've got our lariat. Let's see what we can do here. Hello? I do not like the idea of climbing up off of this thing.
Ta-da!
Oh, Lord, okay. I don't like being up this high. Sun. Oh. Hello? Oh, sun. Is that correct? 2 people. 2 people. Some X's. This way, a buffalo, another arrowhead. There's like a collection. A little curly Q thingy, Q's, and then there are going to be 2 glyphs on. Hello, please turn around. Here we go.
I can't get my map out now. I'll just remember the petroglyphs I see and check my map later.
Okay, so we got Captain Hook and a chicken. This one is Captain Hook and a chicken. Okay. 2 birds. Lizard, maybe? Okay. What's that? Dancing man. Oop. Yep. Okay. Dog. I think. Maybe he's there. Dude in a top hat. Hello. Goose.
Beneath Cappy's keys, Happy's name, please.
Okay. George said there was a flower on Francis's favorite stationery. Find out what it was. I wonder if it's on that recipe card we have. Flower Francis used to decorate the cake. We know that.
That's done.
See what the name of the crackers were that Francis and Dirk used to eat in Cappy's. Dirk mentioned that Francis had a favorite beaded purse. Figured out if it had a flower on it.
Can't check that off till it's done.
I bet it would be the Harrison yellow. More about the shawl that Francis knit. Web search. Maybe something to do with flowers. Research 19th century. Okay. Oh. No signal, no access, only old email only. That's safe. Alright, Bobble Bow. Something over here. Interesting. Alright, let's head back, because I have a feeling that Mary isn't going to be. I have to go all the way around? Interesting. Yeah, sure enough, we gotta go all the way around. Okay. Alright, Bob. Let's get you taken off here, bud. You did a good job. One day there's gotta be a mouse in that trap.
Need something?
Talk to you later.
Yahoo.
Yahoo. Yippee. Kaye, motherfucker. How do we go inside? Because I feel like let's not search the web. Let's do a little searching. Common knitting. Stockinette stitch. Row 1 knit. Row 2 purl. Garter stitch. Single rib. Bargello. Cable stitch. Pretty. Daisy stitch. Very pretty. Maybe daisy stitch didn't mention something about flowers. Broken rib. Oh, moss. There's moss agates. Okay. Can I tell from her picture? Those look like daisy stitches to me.
The daisy stitch.
Look at me. Of course I do crochet, so I got a vague knowledge of stitches. I know knitting and crochet are different, but like, they're in the family, you know? Okay.
Can't check that off till it's done.
Agates. Agates are semi-precious gemstones made of a particularly beautiful form of microcrystalline quartz called chalcedony. Chalcedony, also spelled chalcedony, okay. Most agates were created hundreds of millions of years ago when gas bubbles became trapped in lava flows that cooled and hardened around them. Over time, groundwater filled these bubbles with a solution of dissolved silica, as well as solutions of oxides such as iron, manganese, and calcium. When these minerals hardened, the bubbles became rocks, which, when cut and polished, appear to be stained with colorful, often very delicate designs. Collectors categorize agates according to these designs. Agates are often a mixture of the basic types below: banded, onyx, very pretty, eye agate, moss, which I was saying. This kind of agate features tree-like patterns. Picture agates, okay. Do I need to click on... Oh, not agates. I want to look at knitting. If I click on the daisy, I wonder if it's going to do anything. Daisy? Daisy, daisy. Nope. Row 1 and 3 knit. Knit 1, purl 3 together. Not taking stitch off needles. Lots of numbers. 3 and 1. Row must contain multiples 4 plus 1. I bet there's like a puzzle that we'll have to do there. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Stationery. Let's go back to the desk. Hello? Desk? See if there's anything in there. Just double checking. And this is the... Okay. Is there maybe anything in here? This was from Dirk, so this doesn't have any of the... Okay, and this is... Meryl. Just wondered if any of that... Okay. Cactus there. Need the City Slickers guide anymore. cracker recipe here. Adobo bread, rattlesnake chili, fried bread, taco salad, vinegar pie, corn fritters. You know what? Shorty might know about the crackers. Let's ask Shorty.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
What do you know about the treasure that Dirk Valentine supposedly hid around here for Francis Humber to find?
If I thought there was a snowball's chance in Tampa that Valentine had stashed any of his loot here, I'd be tearing this place apart. Why? What do you know about it?
I just heard about it, that's all.
When I heard that rumor, I started reading everything about Dirk Valentine I could get my hands on. But the more I read, the more it sounded like he suckered Francis into believing he'd hidden something for her, just to give people something to talk about when he was gone.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Talk to
Hello, Nancy.
Dave, I guess.
Guess I'm gonna be blushing every time I see you now.
Do not do that. No, we are not commiserating with this dude.
Because of that cellar thing, you don't have to be embarrassed, as long as you level with the Raleighs like you said you would.
Actually, I'm kinda glad you came by. Something I need you to do for me, if you wouldn't mind.
It depends on what it is.
That kind of depends on what it is.
This chicken coop's been a thorn in my side ever since I got here. The wire I need to fix the hole in the fence was supposed to be delivered today. But it's not here yet, and the Raleighs just called and asked me to run an errand for them tonight. So if you could keep an eye out for that chicken wire, and patch that hole as soon as it gets here, the chickens and I'd really appreciate it.
Are you going to tell me how to patch it?
It's just common sense. You'll manage. Just be sure to wear gloves.
Okay.
I'll leave my pliers out. If you have to do it at night, that's okay. There should be plenty of moonlight. You'll be able to see fine. Just make sure it gets done. Because if it doesn't, the coyotes are gonna have themselves one heck of a banquet, and you're gonna be in a lot of hot water.
Why is it suddenly my responsibility? I don't...
Great.
Now, is there something I can do for you?
Yes, you stop being a creepy asshole. Okay, I'm fine. Oh man.
May I see that letter you said Francis Humber
dictionary.
wrote to your great aunt?
Sure, got it right here. When I heard you were a detective, I started keeping it on me. Thought you might snoop through my stuff or something.
I'd be
Thanks for letting
offended.
me see it.
I'd be offended, except he's right.
Dearest cousin Ellie,
Flower.
my beloved Dirk is no more. I shall never see him again. And now you will never see me again, for I am on my way east, there to spend the rest of my life. I will never return to the territory of Arizona, not even when my father, whom I despise with every part of my being, has left this earth.
Dramatic?
But know this, sweet Ellie. Dirk told me that he had hidden something of great value, and that when all was in place, he would start me in pursuit of it. He was forever inventing fanciful ways to tax my brain, and was quite clever himself. Then, thanks to my father, he was arrested. Perhaps he wrote me from jail and his note was lost. Or perhaps he grew to hate me. But he never told me how to find what he had hidden, and I am too heartsick to care. If you can somehow find it, it's yours, my dear young cousin. Know, too, that I miss you terribly and always, always will. Francis. P.S. Enclosed is a picture of the vilest man ever born.
Yes, God forbid he tried to protect you from this man. Okay. Well, it looked like a lily of some sort, so we'll remember that.
Where was the jail that Dirk Valentine stayed in after he was arrested? Do you have any idea?
Probably the one over in Dry Creek.
Okay.
It's a ghost town now. But the jailhouse and a couple other old buildings are still standing. At least they were last I saw.
Could you tell me how to get there?
On your way to Mariazzi's, look for the trail on your left that heads towards Shadow Mountain and stay on it till you get there. It's about an hour and a half's ride. This got something to do with the treasure?
I doubt it.
Well, let me know if you need anything else.
I don't like this dude. Does that have anything to do with the treasure? No.
I'll let you get back to work.
Appreciate it.
This is a new phone number, so let's give it a call.
Yes, this is Geza.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Not too long ago, you provided this person I know with a map that showed the locations of mineral deposits in central Arizona.
That's what I'm here for.
Is it unusual for an ordinary citizen to request a map like that?
Depends on which map it was.
The number on it was PUB893A.
Publication 893 Alpha. Let me get it on my screen here. Yeah, that's a map somebody'd use if they wanted to go prospecting in their spare time. What's this person's name?
Shorty Thurman?
Shorty Thurman. Yep, there he is. According to my notes, he just started a job in the Shadow Mountain area and figured he'd go looking for gold on his off hours.
You keep notes on all the calls you get?
In a bureaucracy like this one, you never know. When something goes south and fingers start pointing, it's always good to have your side of the story all nice and documented.
What a voice.
Do your notes say anything else?
Apparently, this Shorty person asked me if I knew anything about Dirk Valentine's treasure.
Really? Do you remember what he said?
As I recall, he'd heard a rumor that some outlaw had buried some kind of treasure near Shadow Mountain. He thought it might be in an old mine shaft or something.
And what did you tell him?
Nothing. I didn't know anything about it.
Well, thank you, Geza.
No problem. What did you say your name was again? Nancy...
Drew.
Nancy Drew. Asked a lot of questions. Didn't buy any maps.
But she really appreciated your taking the time to talk to her. Be sure to put that in your notes too, okay?
Got it. Goodbye, Miss Drew.
Bye.
Can you imagine speaking like that all the time? In like, what would that be, like a 50s radio host kind of accent? Or inflection, I suppose. Okay. So obviously, Shorty is interested in the treasure. He did admit as much to us. The 10 out of 10 would always talk like that if I could. I was trying to think if I could mimic it, but I'm not sure. Find out who Pappy is. Dirk said there was a flower on Francis' favorite stationery.
I'm finished with that.
Find out what it was next time on WAFM 95. We looked at her picture. Did she have the purse in her picture? I could see her. Just that. Well, the only person we haven't talked to yet is Tex. I feel like it would be really tiring to be exciting like that all the time.
Need something?
May I go riding again?
Yep.
Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
I thought we were becoming friends, man. Stationary's Big Lily, okay. Okay. Fix the chicken coop like Dave asked. He said the wire I'll need might not be there until after dark. Oh, that's Smart Spring. Yeah, let's go do that. We're gonna go back and talk to Shorty. I wondered if that cactus had 3 arms, but no.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Nope.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime.
I know, Spring. That was a good thought there. Okay, so the wire is surely not here. I'm sure we're gonna go out and to fix it, and there's gonna be a shadow phantom horse, obviously. Find out where Cappy's keys are. Find out who Pappy is. The name of the crackers were. Dirk mentioned her favorite new purse. Can we look at the purse, maybe?
Something's missing.
Ooh, Lord.
Something's missing.
I didn't figure. Alright, let's maybe give a shot at going back out to Mary. Seeing if she has any more information on any of this. So I feel like we've kind of exhausted the information to be obtained here at the house. Our next course of action would be to, like, sift through the books in the house. Because also the internet doesn't seem to have anything particularly for us to look at that's at least triggering anything in the game.
Come on, Bob. Good boy.
He's the best Bob in the whole world. Hopefully don't tire you out too much. Ooh, oh, okay, let's go to Dry Creek. Let's go ahead and go to Dry Creek. Yeah. There'll be something there. I know, I love Bob too. Bob is such a great name. I love I love, like, human names for animals. Dry Creek. Welcome to Dry Creek. No. I can't read that.
Probably just a bird.
Nancy, I wasn't worried about it till you're like, oh, I'm sure it's just a bird. Folks, do not walk into abandoned buildings, please. Can I walk closer? Oh, God. Ooh, an outhouse. Alright, just checking around. Let's see. Anything highlighted? There's that flowering cactus that's on the blanket chest thing. Ooh. Oh, God. Walking up on this is not a right idea. Done by order of the sheriff. Oh, there's 0. I could, like, fudge it, but I don't think we've come across any 4-digit anything. Post office. Is this a gallows? Oh my god. Oh. Why are we walking in there? What is that? Oh, it's gotta be bricks. Oh god, we were told to keep out.
Yikes! The walls in there look like they could fall down any second. It's locked. So much for finding out what Dirk left in the cell for Francis.
Okay. Well, is there not, like, something in the...
Yikes! The walls in there look like they could fall down any second.
Please don't make creepy noise. Don't do that to me. Anything at the water tower? We are leaving. We are leaving. No thank you. We'll fall right on your head. Honestly, I'm surprised we didn't die just there. I really thought we were goners. And I 100% agree she should know how to pick locks. Don't we pick locks? We picked locks in, Venice.
Hi,
Oh God,
can
why
I
is
help
the
you with
creepy music
something?
still with us?
I saw you riding earlier near Shadow Ranch. Do you ride around there a lot?
You're mistaken. Shadow Ranch is private property. I never ride there. You must have seen somebody else.
I'm sure the Raleighs don't mind if you ride on their land.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. So don't go telling people you saw me trespassing, because you didn't. Excuse me.
Great.
I can't talk right now. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure that was your horse lady. I don't know why she's so upset. Like, okay, like... Ooh, arrowheads. All arrowheads on this shop were surface collected on private lands. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. We've got a whole bunch of ones that we surface collected. Just double checking. See if anything pops looking at this. Petroglyphs. Petroglyphs. Open this back up, see if there's anything helpful. Is it not open anymore? You have a lockpicking kick but don't know how to use it? That's awesome. It's 4, 9, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Oh.
If I want something else from the trunk, I should put back what I took before.
Well? Should we maybe... Oh, hello? I don't know, maybe we keep the sheriff's badge for now. That feels like maybe it could be important. I feel like we've gotten all the information we're gonna get from that watch. Well... So much for that. Combination to the lock on that building in this ghost town from the sheriff. Are we just gonna call him? Okay. Hey, can I break into this condemned house? Is that cool?
Hernandez.
Hello, Sheriff. It's Nancy Drew again.
Hello, Nancy. What can I do for you?
I noticed that you put a lock on one of the buildings in the ghost town.
Yeah, the support beams in there are about to go. I was afraid some dumb tourist would knock into one of them and bring the thing down, and I'd wind up having to dig them out.
If I'm real careful, do you think I could have the combination?
It's just an old shack. There's nothing to see in there.
I'm just curious. Amateur detective, remember? I'll lock the place back up when I'm done.
Well, if you swear you'll be careful.
I'll be extremely careful, I promise.
We're so gonna die.
Let's see, where did I put that combination? Ah, here we go. 9, 2, 7, 4.
Alright. I cannot believe this man is just gonna let our
My pleasure.
dumb teenage ass into this abandoned, condemned building. Yeah, I'll be real careful. We're so getting squished. Okay. That is not where I left that code. 2. I thought I had it for a second. Thank you, dyslexia. Oh, I bet you this is Cappy's. Why is there sound?
Even the crumbs are crisp.
Cool. But this crackers. Ooh.
Interesting.
Some kind of like tray or something, or... Let's turn back. Books. The Complete Electrician's Reference Manual and Guide by Sparky Gillespie.
An electrician's manual. Wonder what that's doing here.
I like crackers too. My little man eats the rosemary and olive oil Triscuits like they're going out of style. I don't like the creepy music. I don't like it. No, thank you. Oh, hey.
Looks like I need to put in a password.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. Could it be crackers? That'd be hilarious. Oh, that sounds good. Okay. I don't think I'm just gonna ham-hand my way into this. Can we look out this window? I don't like it. Is there gonna be something out there? Okay. Fine? It's fine.
Looks like someone's been hanging out in here.
Oh my god. I can't touch anything, really? Hanging out is kind of a loose. Make the meanest, roughest, and toughest gang in the West and win. What do you bet we can put our coin in there? Alright, wait, before we do that. We'll save. Yes. Italian herb red crest. Mm. Oh, the lava crunk. Okay. We're gonna keep him. Farmer Fred. Oh lord, what happened? Am I gonna have to win that coyote game again? Oh my god. Interesting.
Interesting.
Oh, funny.
Interesting.
Did I get my coin back? I sure didn't. Okay. Well, we looked at the crackers. Maybe we've got enough to, like, Google. Even the crumbs are crisp. Is there internet out here? There is not.
I'm finished with that. That's done.
Okay, well. Bob, let's get out of here, man. Okay. Spooky music.
That looks like Mary Yazzie and Tex?
Great. I didn't lock the door. You're right. Okay, let's see. Bob, let's go.
Come on, Bob.
Alright, we're gonna go back out. I feel like I'm missing stuff, so I did a little quick peek at the walkthrough. We're gonna go back. I think we have to look at some of the stuff outside. Maybe? Okay. Store. To the right side of the building. Ah, yes. There we go. Crankshaft? Can I use it on you? Oh, Lord. No, no. Woo, Jesus. No, I don't. No, please. I just. Can I? No, hi. Thanks. Don't want it anyway. Yeah, see, apparently there was a whole bunch of stuff I could have looked at. There we go. That was a big scorpion. Can I look at this? So, JF. Anything else? There's a hitching post. Whoa. JA. It's like JA, JF, there's a whole ass freaking cemetery I didn't see earlier. Let's see. We're doing things out of order. I have heard that too.
I'm getting a definite feeling I'm not alone.
Did you see that? Oh my god. Okay. Copies. Can I look at the house? Oh my god. Hello? It looks like a pie symbol. Hello? Threw a rock in there. Alright, is Scorpion friend, are you still there? Hello? Can I snatch it up? There we go. Okay. Here. we're doing things out of order, so I'm a little lost. Got all the terraglyphs things. All the glyphs should be in place. Oh, there are more arrowheads at the... I feel like we should leave before we get, you know, murdered. I was hoping we would finish today, but I feel like I'm floundering a little bit. But we'll figure it out. It's alright. Get all of these arrowheads that I didn't see at first. There it is. Oh. Maybe these weren't there before. Oh boy. Okay, touching that. Oh, we back up. Oh, there it is. There's a lot.
Better not leave old Bob behind.
Let's see what we got. I think we got everything. We're gonna go back to Mary. We're gonna give a call back to Charlena, who hopefully will actually answer some questions this time. Because I really feel like she's the one that's... Sorry, I'm probably far from that mic. I feel like she's the one that's actually gonna have information about the 19th century purse.
Charlena Purcell's office.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
Say no more.
Hello, Nancy. What's the latest?
There we go. We had to trigger something.
I came across a reference to someone whom Dirk referred to as Pappy.
Should maybe
Probably
be...
his father, Kashmir Valentine. He was a
Kashmir.
blacksmith over in Prescott.
Would Francis have known who he was?
Oh, yes. Dirk worshipped his father. Which is ironic, because by the time Dirk was arrested, his father had pretty much disowned him out of shame.
Would you happen to know the brand name of crackers back in the 1880s whose slogan was "Even the crumbs are crisp"?
Not offhand, but I certainly can find out. Details like that are why so many of my books have won awards for historical accuracy.
Will you still
Have
find
you
out?
read any of my books?
Will you still find out about the crackers if I say no? Hysterical.
No. But Aunt Bet has. She's a big fan.
I realize that my novels aren't everyone's cup of tea. But it wouldn't hurt to at least give them a try, would it?
No. In fact, I'll pick one up first chance I get.
And I'll send you the name of those crackers first chance I get.
Talk to you soon.
I'll be waiting.
I wonder if we can go buy the book in here. Not that Mary's talking to us, but surely she won't. Oh god, I do have to finish this through another... Because I need another coin. But I bet you maybe we can buy that book. We gotta loop the, coyotes. If I remember correctly, we gotta get this dude to come over here. Yeah. Coin?
Sure be nice if these were good for something.
Did we not just put this in the dang machine? Can I buy it?
Hi, can I help you with something?
Oh, so you've gotten over your little snit there?
Do you know anything about the treasure Dirk Valentine supposedly buried somewhere around Shadow Ranch?
I know it's a lot of hogwash.
What makes you so sure?
If I had $1 for every lost mine or buried treasure story I've heard in the 30-odd years I've lived here, I'd have 10 horses, 2 cars, and possibly my own helicopter. It's nothing but a tall tale. Trust me.
Hysterical.
It was great talking to you.
Catch you later.
Okay. What are we doing? We've got a butt ton of arrowheads. Does this matter? Okay, well, if we can't buy a book, we know that Bet has one at her house. Already looked at that. Okay. So yeah, we'll be ending just a couple minutes before 3:30 my time. We'll find somebody to raid out because I just want to make sure that I get everybody up from nap time the way they're supposed to. So I was thinking that Dirk's father's name could be the code to that piano. It's the right number of letters. And I wrote it down because it's spelled a different way. Hello. It's spelled a different way than normal cashmere would be. And Spring, you were 100% correct. We did not lock this door. Oh my god. Okay, nobody's in here. Making me dizzy. Okay. Oh, that changes all of it. Okay, 3, 2. That one. So the fourth one does by itself. 2, 2. Oh my gosh. Nope. Okay, that one I'm not worried about. Okay. Where's the R? There we go. This needs to both be E. Okay. I feel like this moves something else. Okay. That one's by itself. Dang it. Let's get you back to M. That looked about right. One second. Let's go back. Dang. How did we spell it? With an H? Cashmere. Did I get it? Yes. Okay.
Take your forks and a crank to the Beady Eyes Ranch and make sure you see what's below. When you stick the forks in and give it a spin, off toward my treasure you'll go.
Alright, well, we got a crank. Your forks.
Take your forks and a crank.
Okay. Do I need to take a picture of this? Why am I not taking it with me? Like, who would just leave it in the piano? For whoever's living in this town to go grab. I hate that we can look out the window. Anything new here to look at? At least they're brushing their teeth, right? Okay. Make the meanest, roughest, and toughest gang in the West to win. Oh, tuning forks. Okay. Well. Let's give it a shot again, since we're gonna go back to Mary's anyway. Well, got close. Okay. Oh, I hate it.
I'll bet Dirk custom made this, which means I better not go messing around in there. I saw a design just like that in Cappy's. Maybe I'm supposed to do something with it there.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
We gonna squeeze them.
I'm gonna squeeze them.
They're too squeaky. But they're too squeaky. We can...
What is she talking about? Not my kid, the Nancy Drew. I've never seen anything like this. It's just table legs.
Take your forks and a crank.
I don't know, she mentioned it. Something in Cappy's, I don't remember that. Okay. Okie dokie. Tuning forks. Okay. Let's go back to Mary. We're seeing the tuning forks. Oh, the indentation we were looking at.
Tuning forks. Maybe Dirk meant tuning forks.
FH, Francis.
Hi, can I help you with something?
I noticed some tuning forks over there. Would it be okay if I borrowed them for a while?
Tell you what, if you go out and find me 10 arrowheads for this display I'm working on, I'll give them to you for free. You can put them in this.
You got a deal.
There are arrowheads all over this area. You just have to keep your eyes open. You should be able to find 10 in no time, as long as you don't dig and only collect arrowheads that the rain and wind have uncovered. You won't be breaking any rules.
It was great talking to you.
Catch you later.
Wait. How do I go about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, damn. Damn, I got 9 out of 10. Okay. Well, let's go back. Ugh, I hate nitpicky stuff like this. In the only other Nancy Drew that I ever finished, there were... I think you had to dig for, like, crabs or something? And it was the same thing, where it was just, like, one random one that you had to find, you know? I'm gonna do a quick scan, see what I may have missed. So that we're not wandering all over creation for 20 hours. Okay. Oh, we need to get another coin while we're here. Let's do that. It's honestly silly that you have to keep, like, playing this game. Well, that didn't work like I feel like I remember it working. Well, dang. Not paying any attention. sneaky. Oh my goodness.
Well, he's keeping eating people's ice cream.
Eating people's ice cream.
And all of you can have some.
Okay.
The labels will be gone. And you can have some ice cream. That will make me so sad. So I can't have chocolate ice cream. But as soon as I can't eat it, he will make him upset. He will get so sick. We don't want to get so sick.
Okay, I did this like easily the last time. What am I doing? Okay, I don't know what I did before. Oh, why all of a sudden I couldn't do it. Here we go. We need the coin again. Okay. Go around this way. Get him to come up to us. That I remember. Bait him out. I'm wondering if the last arrowhead is at the Cougar
Sure be
Bend.
nice if these were good for something.
Nancy, we've been putting it in the slot machine. You've been there. Go to the trail stop. It's the only place I feel like we didn't really look at. Double check. I'll just double check all of the trails. Because we're just missing one arrowhead. Need to get on Bob. That's definitely not what we need, because there's rattling. Pretty sure we'll die. Can I? No. Just double checking, doing a little comb. If we go too much further, we're gonna abandon Bob, so we're not gonna go that way. Okay, let's go to Cougar Bend, which is where I think is the last one that we haven't got. Please be here. So I feel like I'm being really silent. Oh, that looks like a 3-armed cactus. Let's see. We're missing one arrowhead. Just one. And I feel like I've looked all of the places that they should be. Ooh, was that it? Oh my god, okay.
10 arrowheads. I'm all done.
Oh my goodness. I was like, if I have to wander all over creation trying to find these dang arrowheads, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, there we go.
Got those arrowheads yet?
I have 10 arrowheads right here.
So you do. It looks like I only need 9 to finish this display. So here, keep this arrowhead. Thanks for your help, Nancy. Those tuning forks are all yours.
Nice.
It was great talking to you.
Thanks for stopping by. Hi,
Oh.
can I help you with something?
It was great talking to you.
Ride safely.
Yes. Now turn around. Grab the tuning forks. Nice. Okay. So, the slot on the bar was where this tuning thing goes. Tuning forks into the into the top of this mechanism to hopefully open it. And hopefully not get murdered by whoever is living here in this frickin' abandoned city. I really do dislike that we leave that open like that. You know, I should look around. I'm sure there's nobody. Okay. I also need to win that slot game again.
This outline reminds me of something.
Oh, not that. This. Nice. And then we need these. Nice. Please. Oh, the crankshaft. Okay. Now the things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put it down? I don't want it. Oh, okay. Is that Francis? Since it was his father's name before, and this man is a little obsessed. Okay.
Now go and peek beneath Zebra Rock, but you'll need a magnet what's there to unlock.
Okay. Zebra Rock, I'm pretty sure, is the rock that has the rattlesnake under it.
Now go and peek.
Magnet. Maybe we get the magnet out of this machine? Alright, let's give it a little save. Yes. Okay. Gotta gamble again. Pull the lever. Oh my god, we really aren't gonna win this, Gentle Jane. Okay. Are we loading? Absolutely. I don't have to do that stupid Roadrunner game again. Oh my god. Okay, well, 2 and 2 is better than nothing. Yeah, Spring, I'm not going back and doing that stupid. Okay. Cause it's just a game of chance. There's not like skill or anything. Yes, okay. You know what I mean? If it was something skill related, I'd do it. But like, this is just slots. It's not my fault that I only got one. Okay. I don't think the mule is a gang. Come on, no. Okay. I need whatever is in this thing. I bet you it's the next piece of this puzzle. I don't want to drive all over creation. Well, Parson Paul is definitely not. Oh my god. These are new. Come on. Oh my god, okay. Okay, now I have 2 coins? What? That's unhelpful. Well, never mind. I thought... Okay. We're leaving? No thanks. Alright. Let's go back home and... Oh, you know what? I should save. When we get back home, I'll save. Alright, Bob. Oh, I gotta save real quick. Yes. Creepy ghost town music does not inspire me to want to stick around. No, I know. Oh no, baby.
Can't grow big enough.
Can't grow big enough.
But he needs to get big.
Okay.
How he's going to get so big so he can be with Paw Patrol?
Oh, he's gonna be big to go with Paw Patrol?
Yeah, he wants to be big.
You know how you get big? You eat all of your vegetables and you get good sleep. Right?
Which food do Pop like to eat?
Hello?
I know, they're like cheese sticks. That would make him so
Oops, Dave said to wear gloves.
Okay. So I think my gloves are with the tack.
Tex must have turned the horses out for the night.
Hello? Can I touch your stuff? Oh, I can't touch the stuff. Oh, no, please. Drink your milk. Yeah, drink your milk. Can I just take the glove? Okay.
I don't need the saddle, just the gloves.
Can you imagine you're just like watching a real life person like open and close the dang? Oh my god. Okay.
That doesn't go there. This goes here. This goes here.
Okay.
That looks right.
Look at me. I'm just like arbitrarily
That
putting
looks right.
things. Oh, that's hilarious. Well,
This goes here. There.
I'm
Sorry,
just like-
coyotes. No chicken dinner for you tonight. Oh my gosh, my gloves. They're glowing. That powder in the ghost town.
what do you know? Please tell me it's not Bob. Bob, is that you? Oh my god.
You saw the phantom horse again? Was anything sabotaged?
The power lines going to the ranch house were either cut or were otherwise disconnected from the house.
You mean you don't have electricity?
We have a generator. It's pretty noisy, but it sure beats the alternative. But listen to this. When I was exploring the ghost town, I got this powdery stuff all over my gloves. And last night, when it was dark, my gloves were glowing.
Glowing? Like the horse?
Exactly like the horse. Maybe it glows because someone rubbed some kind of phosphorescent powder all over it.
And if you found that stuff in the ghost town, that must be where he or she has been hanging out.
Right. Also, called it. And I hope it's not like radioactive.
Looks like our saboteur definitely has an accomplice.
So what are you gonna do? You know darn well what she's gonna do. She's gonna go back out to the ghost town by herself immediately, if not sooner.
And another thing, Dave was suspiciously absent during all the excitement last night.
You better be careful, Nancy. If he and whoever's out at the ghost town are working together, they may decide you're a threat.
And to be honest, I'm not sure if we're just playing it better or if because it's Junior Detective or what, but we haven't died yet in this game, and I feel like we died a lot more in the Venice one. So here's like a little offhand theory. What if it's Dave and Jane, Tex's sister, and they're the ones doing this?
It'd sure be nice if you two were here with me.
Well, the fog has finally lifted, and they say we will definitely get out of here today. What they won't say is when.
Also, my brain movement. And it's like the fog has lifted. Okay.
I found an old beaded handbag that may have belonged to Francis Humber.
Was there anything in it?
No, but if it's the bag that Dirk mentioned in one of his love letters, it could hold some sort of clue.
What does it look like?
Well, there's a bird on it, but the beads have completely fallen off this one section. However, it does have the name of the manufacturer at the bottom. It was made by the Chicago Mercantile Company back in 1881.
Here's the book, finally.
That's one of the companies in my book.
Okay.
Is there anything else on it?
Yeah, some kind of number. HB3941.
Maybe that's what bead pattern it is. There's a bunch of phone numbers in this book. Maybe we can track down the pattern for you.
That'd be great. Like I said, it could be pretty important. Especially if the part that's missing turns out to have something to do with flowers.
We'll get right on it.
It looks like I'm going to need a magnet. Any hints as to where I might find
fridge
one around
magnet.
here?
I bet if you just go to the kitchen and chill for a while, you'll find one. All you have to do is stick to it.
That's hysterical. I love these hints. B, did you catch that one? If you go to the kitchen and chill for a while, you'll find one, and all you have to do is stick to it.
That's it for now.
Thanks for calling. Bye, Nan.
Nancy, I figured after last night you'd be long gone. I know I would be if I were you.
I really hope it's not Shorty. That's really a suspicious way to phrase that, my man.
Things aren't that bad.
Not that bad. I'm in here with no water. I'm terrified to turn the gas on for fear something's gonna blow up. And if that generator goes, I could be cooking in the dark for days. Weeks. Well, not weeks, because no way am I staying here that long. I'm so freaked out now, I'm not sure I can last one more day.
You can't leave, Shorty. That's exactly what whoever's behind all these accidents wants.
Listen to you. Cool, calm, optimistic.
We're a little
I'm
crazy.
a wreck and you're a rock. Of course, you're also dead wrong and totally deluded, but I'm still impressed.
Want me to do anything before I go riding?
Same old, same old. If you bring me all the ripe stuff from the garden, I'll give you a basket to fill up with eggs. And once you're done with that, you'll be good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Come back soon.
Alright, look at a handprint. Oh, there sure is. Well, it's nothing to look at, apparently. Oh my god. Okay. I did not see that spring.
That horseshoe wasn't there before. Maybe the ghost horse threw it while it was running away last night.
Let me see. Is it good?
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
You betcha.
Good for you. Now, if you just fill that egg basket for me again, we'll be all set.
Well, I'd better get going.
Come back soon.
Every time we play this, it makes me want eggs really bad. Like a nice fried egg on like a biscuit or something. Oh, hey. You little psycho chicken. There's usually 6 eggs. 3. 5. Dang you! Ah! I thought I almost clicked on it. I guess we'll talk
Hello,
to Dave.
Nancy. Thanks for fixing that fence. What can I do for you?
I'm pretty sure I saw Mary Yazzie riding on the Raleigh's property. Have you ever seen her riding around here?
Can't say as I have, but then most of my duties require me to stay close to home. Tex, he's the one you ought to ask.
I'll let you get back to work.
And we
See
did
you
see
later.
Tex talking to her. Is the chicken still in here? Yeah. Alright, let's go talk to Tex. And we'll come back to get that egg that I'm pretty sure she's sitting on. Now let's be prepared. He's probably going to be confrontational
Need
about
something?
this.
I found a horseshoe outside that wasn't there yesterday.
Leave it till the
I was
last.
thinking that maybe the phantom horse threw it. It's got a rock wedged in it.
So it does. Looks like the kind of rock you'd find out by the ghost town.
I've been to the ghost town, but I didn't see any horse.
I'm just telling you what I know. You don't want to hear what I got to say, then quit asking me stuff.
Sorry.
When was the last time you were there?
Couple of weeks, I guess. Ain't in no hurry to go back, I can tell you that.
Did something happen?
Last time I was out there, my horse acted real strange. Even tried to throw me. Was like he saw something I couldn't, something he didn't like, something that was telling him to stay away.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Did I see you and Mary Yazzie riding together?
Me and Mary Yazzie? Course not. Why, I ain't said more than 10 words to her since I got here. You're imagining things.
Are you guys in love?
Is it okay if I go riding?
Nope. Check to see if Shorty, has any chores for you first.
He really is a Grinch.
Talk to you later.
Yahoo.
Yahoo! Yippee-ki-yay! Cranky chicken out of her thing. She is.
Got those eggs for me?
Right here.
Good for you. Anything I can do for you now?
Could I get a canteen of water from you?
You betcha. You're good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
I bet Tex would let me walk out of here without a frickin' canteen. Let's see if What's-Her-Face has information about the Pappy.
Charlene of Purcell's office.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
Say no more.
Hello, Nancy. What's the latest?
Nope, never mind.
Talk to you soon.
Look forward to it.
Okay, let's check the... Chores done. Go back to Ghost Town. Okay, find 10 arrowheads.
That's done. I'm finished with that.
Ooh, too fast. Scoop done.
That's done.
Keys?
That's done. Check.
Oh. Was that the cashmere thing that I was not paying attention to? Oh, she's doing the
haven't done that
crackers.
yet.
Not the dad, right. Favorite beaded purse.
I haven't done that yet.
Do we maybe need to call Bess and George back? Shawl.
That's done. I'm finished with that.
Okay. Yeah.
Check. I haven't done that yet. Check. Can't check that off till it's done.
Okay. Bess.
Hello?
It's me.
So what's going on there?
How about a hint that'll help me figure out where Zebra Rock is?
Well, if it's a rock, it's most likely in the desert.
Wow.
And if it's called Zebra Rock, chances are the same thing that makes zebras distinctive also makes this rock distinctive. She's looking for a rock from Africa? Not quite, Bess.
That's it for now.
2 words, Nancy.
Call us.
I mean, I guess I did ask a stupid question, but like, damn.
Need something?
Is it okay if I go riding?
Nope. I took a bridle apart, oiled the pieces, and left them in that can on the shelf. You can't ride till you get the bridle put back together right. I put the bit next to the can.
Thanks.
Talk to you later.
Yahoo.
Yahoo. Knock knock. Who's there? Oscar who?
Okay, there's the headstone. Now, let's see. This goes here. I'm getting there.
Oscar's silly question. He had a silly answer. Thanks, Bree. Can I move this? Can I move this? No, sure enough. That's a Fraggle Rock joke. I know 3 jokes, 2 are from Fraggle Rock, and 1 is a pirate joke. Nice. Okay. Oh, you know what? Do these go? Okay.
goes here.
I really feel like this goes here.
That looks right.
Okay, I just wasn't quite...
This goes here.
Okay.
Perfect.
There you go. What lies on the bottom of the sea and shakes? What lies on the bottom of the sea and shakes? I don't know. What lies on the bottom of the sea and shakes?
Need something?
I put that bridle back together. Now may I go riding?
Yep.
Talk to you later.
No hurry.
Yeah. A nervous wreck. Nice. That's hilarious. Alright, Bob, buddy, old pal. We got some stuff to do.
Come on, Bob.
Come on, Bob. Yep. Let's get a little save. Yes. Alright, we'll go about 10 more minutes, see what we can find out, and then we'll be raiding out to somebody. So we need to go to the trail stop to look under the rock. I was hoping we were going to finish it today. I feel like we're really close. Hopefully the rattlesnake is gone. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Hello?
I need something that will attract metal.
Oh, I'm like, what? Oh, Lord. Hello? Quit dropping it, you bastard. Okay. Fe, isn't that iron? Silica. This should be magnesia. Of course, the question is, what do these represent? Of course, I don't have internet. Damn, this thing is finicky. Can I really not go through here? How do I get... Are you telling me that's the wrong way? Hello? Okay. Oh my god. It keeps dropping the dang... Hello? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I suppose that's helpful that you can't go in the wrong one. Stop dropping the dang thing. This is painful. Oh my god. Okay, so I can't go that way. Where'd it go? Oh, is there maybe a way to go here? Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh my god. I mean, I feel like that's vaguely realistic, right? This is just a kitchen magnet. Okay. Is this not as if it's super strong. Oh my gosh, okay. Alright. I find that extremely frustrating. And I just got a notification from my baby monitor that little man is awake, so we are going to go ahead and stop it there because I feel like I do not have the patience to finish that puzzle at the moment. So we are going to go ahead and exit. No thank you, we are good to go.